Ever pondered about the darkest moments in human history? History isn't merely a canvas of triumphant victories or grand discoveries. It also harbors chilling shadows, grim, haunting moments that have shaped our world in profound ways. These shadows, while chilling, are part and parcel of our collective past. They serve as stark reminders of our potential for both greatness and destruction. They are the echoes of our humanity, or sometimes the lack thereof. So, brace yourselves as we delve into the abyss of our past. Picture this, the year 476 AD, the collapse of a civilization that once conquered the known world. This was the year when Rome, the epicenter of culture, power, and grandeur, met its inevitable downfall. The Roman Empire, a beacon of advancement and civilization, crumbled into ruins. The fall of Rome wasn't just the end of a mighty empire, it marked a significant shift in the course of world history. It was the end of ancient history, and the beginning of a new era, the Middle Ages. This period was characterized by a drastic decline in living standards, education, and economic complexity. What led to this monumental downfall? A combination of internal decay, economic instability, and relentless invasions by barbarian tribes. Rome, once the pulsating heart of a thriving civilization, found itself unable to withstand these pressures. The city of marble turned into a city of ruins. The once indomitable empire was reduced to fragments, scattered across the vast expanse of Europe. The once mighty Rome, now a mere shadow of its former glory. Fast forward to the 14th century, a plague sweeps across Europe, leaving death in its wake. This was the Black Death, a deadly pandemic that would forever be etched in the annals of history. Originating in Asia, it traveled along trade routes to reach the shores of Europe, where it claimed an estimated 25 million lives, roughly one-third of the continent's population. The Black Death was more than a health crisis. It was a societal catastrophe on an unprecedented scale. It led to severe economic consequences, with labor shortages causing a dramatic increase in wages. Socially, it exacerbated class tensions, leading to violent uprisings and societal instability. The church, once the bedrock of medieval society, was questioned as never before, leading to religious upheaval and paving the way for the Reformation. The Black Death, a grim reminder of our vulnerability to nature's wrath. It stands as a stark testament to the power of disease to reshape societies and alter the course of history. The year is 1914. The world is plunged into an unprecedented war, the likes of which had never been seen before. The First World War, a cataclysmic event that shook the foundations of human civilization. A conflict so vast it spanned continents, involved more than 30 nations, and resulted in the loss of over 17 million lives. This was not just a war of soldiers and battlefields, it was a war that reached into homes, towns, and cities. Fathers, sons, brothers, and husbands were called to fight, leaving their loved ones behind. Entire generations were lost, and the face of the world was irrevocably changed. Empires crumbled, monarchies toppled, and in their wake, the seeds of resentment and anger were sown that would, in time, give rise to further conflicts. World War I, a dark chapter in our shared history, a stark reminder of the devastating cost of conflict. World War I, the war to end all wars, ironically, only sowed seeds for more conflict. In the heart of the 20th century, humanity witnessed one of its darkest chapters, the Holocaust. This unthinkable event, a systematic, state-sponsored genocide, was orchestrated by Nazi Germany during the throes of World War II. The Holocaust was not a spontaneous act of barbarism, it was the carefully planned and methodically executed solution to what the Nazis called the Jewish question. The chilling efficiency with which this genocide was carried out is a stark reminder of what can happen when prejudice and hatred are allowed to dictate policy and societal norms. From 1941 to 1945, 6 million Jews were systematically murdered in ghettos, mass shootings, and in death camps such as Auschwitz, Sobibor, and Treblinka. They were victims of a monstrous ideology that saw them not as human beings, but as a threat to be eliminated. Men, women, children, age made no difference to their persecutors. Yet amidst this darkness, there were glimmers of hope and resilience. Stories of survival, resistance, and the indomitable human spirit emerged from the ashes. The Holocaust is not just a story of death and destruction, but also one of courage, survival, and the enduring resilience of the human spirit. But we must never forget the cost. 6 million lives extinguished, 6 million stories cut short, 6 million reminders of what hate can lead to when left unchecked. The Holocaust, a chilling testament to the depths of human cruelty. These dark moments in history serve as potent reminders of our past. They are the shadows that stretch across the centuries, chilling testaments of human capacity for cruelty and destruction. Yet, they also illuminate the resilience of the human spirit, our ability to endure, to learn, and to rise from the ashes. The fall of Rome, the Black Death, the horrors of World War I, and the unimaginable atrocities of the Holocaust. Each of these periods in history brought untold suffering, but they also brought crucial lessons. Lessons about the fragility of civilizations, the interconnectedness of societies, the destructive power of hatred, and the profound need for compassion, understanding, and justice. The fall of Rome taught us that even the mightiest empires can crumble if they become complacent, corrupt, or disconnected from their citizenry. It's a stark reminder that power should never be taken for granted, and that societies must continually adapt and evolve to survive. The Black Death, one of the deadliest pandemics in human history, showed us how disease can exploit our vulnerabilities, ravage societies, and alter the course of history. It underscores the importance of scientific knowledge, medical advancement, and public health preparedness. World War I, the so-called war to end all wars, demonstrated the catastrophic consequences of escalating conflict, nationalistic fervor, and technological warfare. It reveals the urgent need for diplomacy, cooperation, and collective security in our increasingly interconnected world. The Holocaust, a chilling testament to the depths of human cruelty, highlighted the dangers of hate, prejudice, and unchecked power. It reinforces our duty to safeguard human rights, promote tolerance, and resist the forces of division and dehumanization. These lessons from history are not merely tales from the past. They are warnings for the future, guideposts that can help us navigate our way through the complexities of our world. They remind us that we must be vigilant, empathetic, and proactive in shaping a more peaceful, just, and humane future. In the words of philosopher George Santayana, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.